guys, again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and that is Math with Teens. Yes guys, I'm here again to discuss the topic, and that is solving quadratic equations using quadratic formula. Yes guys, this is the fourth method how to solve quadratic equations using Quadratic Formula Part 1 in Math with Teens. So, it is said that the roots of a quadratic equation in standard form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 are given by the formula. Our formula is x is equal to negative b positive or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The formula will be derived from the solution ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 by applying the completing the square as shown to the next slide. Yes, guys, we will derive the formula. Okay, let us use this standard form and let us use the steps on how to solve the quadratic equation by completing the square. So, step 1, divide both sides of the equation by a, then simplify. So, for our equation, the coefficient of the first term is a. So, we need to divide these three terms into a. So, that we have ax squared divided by a plus b over a x plus c over a is equal to 0. So it becomes x squared plus b over ax plus c over a is equal to 0. So this is the result on how to divide into a. Step 2. Write the equation such that terms with variables are on the left side of the equation and the constant term is on the right side. So in our equation, our constant term is c over a. So how can we transpose this into the right side? So you need to subtract c over a to both sides of the equation, then simplify. So we will subtract this to the left side and also to the right side. So it becomes x squared plus b over x is equal to negative c over a because we cancel this, become 0. This is become 0. So, this is our equation now. After that, we follow the step 3. Add the square of 1/2 of the coefficient of x on both sides of the resulting equation. The left side of the equation becomes a perfect square trinomial. So how can we become a perfect square trinomial? So you will write like this. X squared plus b over ax plus blank is equal to c over a plus blank. So what must be added to this blank? So it is said you get the coefficient of x, and the coefficient of x is b over a. Then get the half. So divided by 2, so it becomes times 1/2. B over a times 1/2 is b times 1 is b. A times 2 is 2a. Then get the square. So the square of this is multiply itself. B times b is b squared. Then 2a times 2a is 4a squared. So our equation now is x squared plus b over a x plus b squared over 4a squared is equal to c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Okay, and after that, step 4. Express the perfect square trinomial on the left side of the equation as the square of binomial. So look at the left side. So the left side, class, This is already a perfect square trinomial. So we will express this in square of binomial. So let us factor. So the factor of the left side is the quantity x plus b over 2a times the quantity of x plus b over 2a. Then we will solve the right side, so it becomes negative 4ac plus b squared all over 4a squared. So how can we express this in a square binomial? So you will write x plus b over 2a quantity squared is equal to b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. And that will be our equation now. After that, step 5. Solve the resulting quadratic equation by extracting square root. We are going to write the square root sign both sides. We will eliminate the square and the square root. So it becomes x plus b over 2a is equal to positive or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac because there's no perfect square on the numerator, but our denominator has a perfect square. So the square root of 4a squared is 2a. Okay? The next is step number 6. Solve the resulting linear equations. So we are going to transpose the positive b over 2a become negative b over 2a plus positive or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And our final is x is equal to negative b positive or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a because we combine these two. So we need to memorize our quadratic formula. X is equal to negative b positive or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay guys, so that's our formula now. We are using this for our example number 1. Find the solution of the equation 2x squared minus x is equal to 15 using the quadratic formula. So we're going to follow the steps. Step number 1. Write the equation into a standard form. 2x squared minus x is equal to 15. We're going to transpose 15 to the left side. So we're going to add or use subtraction property of equality. So it becomes 2x squared minus x minus 15 equals 0. So we have to transpose and change the sign for short. Step number 2. Determine the values of a, b, and c. The value of a for the first term is 2. The value of b in the second term is negative 1. And the value of c is the last or the constant term is negative 15. And now, step 3, substitute the values of a, b, and c in the quadratic formula. This is our quadratic formula. We will substitute the values. So for b, our b is negative 1. So write negative. B is negative 1, so that we have negative times negative 1. Then, positive or negative square root of b squared. So we have negative 1 quantity squared. So because this is b. Minus 4. Ang 4 is a constant, hindi nababago. So a is 2. That is the first term. And c is negative 15. All over 2a is 2 times 2. This is a, so 2 times 2. So we're going to simplify now. Negative times negative 1 is positive 1. Okay? Positive or negative? Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 4 times 2 times negative 15 is positive 120. All over 2 times 2 is 4. Then, the continuation, bring down 1, positive or negative square root of 121 all over 4. And for that, we're going to get the square root of 121. And that will be 11. So, x is equal to 1, positive or negative 11 all over 4. Then, after that, step number 5, solve the resulting equation. So, for this, we have 1 plus 11 over 4 and the other one is 1 minus 11 over 4 because this is positive or negative 11. So, we separate this to get the values of x. So, the first one, 1 plus 11 is 12, divided by 4 is 3. And 1 minus 11 over 4 is negative 10 over 4. Get the simplify. Simplest form is divided by this into 2. So we have negative 5 over 2. Okay, to know if this is correct, we need to check the solution obtained against the equation. From the original equation, we need to substitute the two solutions. First, 2 times 3 squared. 3 is our x. So substitute 3 from x. Minus 3. So this is minus 3. Equals 15. Then 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18 minus 3. 18 minus 3 is 15. 15 is equal to 15. Correct. Okay. How about the second one? Negative 5 over 2. Let us substitute negative 5 over 2 into x. So it becomes 2 times the quantity of negative 5 over 2 squared minus negative 5 over 2 equals 15. So negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. 2 times 2 is 4. Then negative times negative is positive 5 over 2. Then 2 times 25 is 50. 50 over 4, when we get the simplest form, that is 25 over 2. Plus 5 over 2 is equal to 15. Then add, because the denominator are the same, so we can add now. 25 plus 5 is 30. Then copy the denominator, 2. 30 over 2 is 15, equals 15. So check. Our solutions satisfy the given equation. Both values of x satisfy the given equation, so the equation 2x squared minus x equals 15 is true when x equals 3 or when x is equal to negative 5 over 2. So that our answer, the equation 2x squared minus x equals 15 has two solutions. So it have x equals 3 or x is equal to negative 5 over 2. Okay, guys. Did you understand our topic for today? So if you have any question, just write in comment below. So for sure, I will get your question or any other solution. If you have any other solution, you can show it from the comment box. Okay, guys. This is the end of our topic for today. This is only part 1. So I will give you many examples for the next video lesson. So don't forget to subscribe my video channel and also the shout out the One Goal Think God family. So you are going to subscribe also the channel of One Goal. So guys, thank you for watching and God bless.